Good day traders. In today's video I'll be discussing and showing you a simple analysis of my directional bias on Ethereum. How Ethereum is still going to, whether it's still going to move forward or is going to have a very good pullback. But from my own analysis that I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you how Ethereum is going to hit $2,500 for 1 ETH in the next few coming months. So all of those in this video, guys. So let's get into it. So all you need to do is to take Ethereum USDT pair here, ETHUSD. Let me start from there. A very simple and short analysis. Now, before I go into this analysis, I'm going to take you through from the higher time frame. I'm going to do a top-down analysis on Ethereum from the higher time frame. Then I will go back to the smaller time frame. So I will as well go to, let me use W1. That's 1 week chart, and then I have to zoom out so that I see what it is. Now, if you look at this very chart right here, you see in 2017, this was after the BTC halving. We see a very long move in the market, like from this very point. That was the price was 283, and Ethereum rose to its all-time high in January 2018. That was $1,433. So we have to take note of this level because this was the all-time high of Ethereum. That was in 218, early 218 January. And then remember, this is a chart, this 1 week chart. Remember that. Now, if you look at the way Ethereum moved and the way it now drops, it drops far below where the move started from. Okay, it drops far way below where the move started from. Then now, if you look at this very area, we saw something like a double bottom here. This one bottom, then the second one, before we are seeing a ride in price again this very period. Now, how are we going to know whether this will be the end of this move, or are we going to still expect another serious move of Ethereum to $2,500 as I am predicting? That is my own prediction. That's my own prediction from my own directional bias. So what I will do right now is to go to the 1 day chart and look at what the smaller players are doing in the market. Now, if you look at this very chart, if you look at what's happening here right now, if I remember, don't forget this very line drawn from our 1 week chart. Okay, now if you look at this, Ethereum have already break this level and created an all-time high of $1474 USDT. That's $1474. Now, if you take here, this was a support level. This is a support level. Now we take another one to make the zone. We have this level as well. These are very strong level for Ethereum. Now, number one thing you have to look out for in this very chart is how Ethereum has been playing out within this range. It has stayed here for a very long time now. But if you look at the way it moved from this very point, this was a Morabuzo that breaks out of this very level. And when the Morabuzo occur, after this Morabuzo candlestick, we see a big ride in Ethereum to the upside. Now, if you notice how Ethereum fall down, it went down about let's say 70% of the initial move. That means sellers were very strong here to move the price of Ethereum right down, and then we see buyers again kicks in and then create another new high. They create another new high higher than the previous high, which is this high, and then after then we'll see price drop. Now notice when price drop here, very important, when price drop here, it was not equal to the previous low. If you look at this very point, although this candle was a very big candle, and I strongly believe it's going to shake out some baby traders because this was a threat candle, okay, and it was really big. Now, if you look at the point where it stopped at this very point, which was not equal to the previous low, neither was it's lower than the previous low. This means that the bulls are still, very strong to push the market right up. Now, if you look at this very candle comes in and then they push the market again to create a new high. Now, one thing is very important in charting. When you are seeing a market like this creating new highs, it means that the bulls are not interested in losing the battle against the bears. Reason being that they are creating new highs and they are willing to push the market right up. Now, my analysis on this very chart or Ethereum is this. It's very simple. Looking at it from the perspective of momentum trading, if you look at this very bullish candle, this Marabuzo, followed by this very big bullish candle, the market move right up and then it comes down. And remember, every move have to get a retracement. Then after the retracement, you see another move again, the impulse, continuation of the other impulsive move, and then you see another one. Now, if you look at the way it moves, it is creating new highs, which means the bulls are not ready to lose this battle any soon. Not only that, when the bears is coming in, they are not coming in as if they are very strong and they're ready to move the market right down. Rather, what we are seeing here is that they are very weak. If you look at the bears here, you see that they are very weak, especially in this region. They are very weak. Now, if you want to confirm what I'm telling you right now, is to go to H4 to do a top-down analysis of this. If you go to H4, this is what you see on H4. Now, if you look at this, market move down, then it move up again, creates a new high, comes back down, could not reach the previous low, and then market move up again to create another new high, all-time high for Ethereum. Here is the analysis now. If this market remains within this zone, if it remains within the zone and continue to form a pattern that approach this, continue to form a pattern that approach this in this format, just expect a breakout soon of this resistance level. We know that this resistance level is a very strong one, but just expect a resistance breakout. There will be a breakout of this very level because buyers, that is the bulls, they were pushing the market right up and they were ready to break this very level. So very soon, what you expect on Ethereum is a breakout of this resistance level. And once you see a breakout of this resistance level, what you will do is allow the candle to close. Any time frame you are looking at, allow the candle to close. Then after the close of the candle, let's say for example, in this case, I'm looking at H4, and when the markets come back down and retests this very resistance, come down again, retest resistance, and then it finally breaks out, what you look out for is a close of the H4 candle. Now, when you see the close, then you can now be rest assured that this market is going to go right up, and Ethereum is going to go right up to $2,500. My own prediction, remember, from my own directional bias. It's not a financial advice anyway. So another thing that you have to understand is this. Now, if Ethereum does not go right up, it will remain on this very zone for a long time. It will remain in this very zone, that is within this very area, for a long time before it will go bearish. If the market should go bearish, it will remain here for a very long time. So it is also an opportunity for those that are trading futures and margin to take advantage of this very level, this very area, and the all-time high at this very resistance level, where you can actually short and long your positions in and out of it, and then you collect your profit. But the most important thing you have to understand is the way that the market is moving up using the D1. The way the market is moving up is very clear to us that the market is moving right up, and the bulls are not willing to lose the battle any soon. They're not going to lose the battle any soon. That means we are expecting a breakout of this very resistance level to the upside. That means I'm still expecting Ethereum to move far up to $2,500 for 1 ETH. So that is that, guys. Very, very simple. Now let's look at another example of Ethereum BTC. Ethereum BTC. Now, if you look at this very chart, if we first of all go to W1, we see what Ethereum has been doing for the past years, and you look at it very well. It's on a massive, dump from 218 January right to this very last year, that was July. Then after then we see a retest of this very resistance. Then after this resistance, it comes back down, and then we are seeing this one now. Now, if you look at any other altcoins, one thing you have to understand is that when Ethereum is moving against BTC, it leads to a rise in altcoin. Not only that, when Ethereum is moving against BTC, it means that BTC is actually ranging on the BTC USDT pair. And once that happens, you will see a rise in altcoins. So therefore, if you notice altcoins for the past 5-6 days, it has been rising. Reason being that what Ethereum has been rising against BTC at this very level. Now, not only that, what you have to understand is market move in circles. Market move in circles. So if this have moved to this very point, it means that this market is going to come right up. It's going to come right up. And now, when it's coming right up, when the market is moving right up, there is the first level of resistance you should meet. This first level of resistance should meet. Then the second level of resistance is here. Then the third level of resistance you should be looking out for is the high itself. Is the high itself. Okay, now what that means is when markets finally approach this level, you should expect the market to retrace a little bit. Now the strength of the retracement will depend on how the market approach the level, and then the way it retraces will determine your action. If it retraces 50%, it means that they are still very strong and willing to move the market right up. And if that is the case and it retraces 50% of this very move, it means it's still going to, ride more up to this very resistance level. That is this very resistance here. That's this very resistance. Once this is broken, it means this is going to test. So we are expecting it to retest this level. Retest this level. And then you see a rise in price of Ethereum to the upside. Now, market does not just, obey a simple structure like this, but you have to, look out for certain key levels for you to understand what buyers and sellers are doing. Not only that, you have to use your top-down analysis to know exactly what is going on. So if I go on the 1-day charts and see what buyers and sellers are doing right now on Ethereum. Now, if you look at it very well, you discover that we have a sharp move to the upside, which signifies that bulls are very strong right now. That means don't look out for selling opportunities. Don't short the market yet, especially if you're a trend trader. Otherwise, if you're a counter trend trader, you can as well short the market and collect your little profit. But at this moment, the market is in a bull position, that is in a bull run, and therefore you have to look out for long in the market, be it you're trading futures or margin, it does not mean. Now, if you look at this very move, this was the first move that the market made. Then after then we'll see a little pullback. This is a little pullback, and then we see the market ride up. This little pullback after this severe up move means that the bulls were still very strong to move the market to the upside, which they did, to the upside for about 14 days. Then after that, we see if this very region is a resistance level, and then I am expecting this market to stop right here, and then after then I want to see the market move to the upside. Okay, move to the upside. Now the question is, doesn't mean at this very point BTC will not move. Here is the thing. Now if this market move up, it means BTC will be moving, but it will be ranging, because once BTC move, these charts have to go right down. Very, very simple, because BTC and Ethereum cannot be increasing on the same chart. But the most important thing is that you can use this BTC Ethereum or Ethereum BTC pair to trade altcoin, because once it starts moving, you will see a very big rise in alt. The most important thing in this video is for Ethereum USDT pair. That's the analysis I just made, and I am expecting this market to move to $2,500 in the next few months. So if I put this market on HM1, that is a 1 month chart, we see a very nice double bottom here, and after then we see the market ride up. Now remember, when the market crashed down, it stayed within the bottom for a while, so I am expecting the market to move up a little bit to $2,500 before we see a little correction, before the market will now dip down, because the market cannot move up forever. Now when it's retracing, don't expect the market to come to this bottom. It will not come to this bottom again. Reason being that the use cases of Ethereum plus other fundamentals about the coin, that is Ethereum in this case, is very, very strong right now. Remember, Ethereum is also a platform for which other token or platform are being built, so therefore it have potential of increasing without any big retracement to the downside. So what you'll be looking out for is just what I've said, and I said that at this very point, let me put it on H4 again. At this very point, what I'm expecting is, you expect a breakout of this resistance level before you now push in to buy more Ethereum. Now the question is, can you actually buy here? Yes, you can buy here as well, because this was another key support level that will move the market right up. Maybe when it comes to this level, you look out for a breakout. If a breakout does not occur, you can as well sell your Ethereum at this level before it will come down and be in this very ranging formation. So that's that, guys. So I believe the analysis was very, very simple. Now lastly, before I round it up, I want to add the indicator. Let me use an indicator stochastic to actually confirm my analysis. So if I put the stochastic on my chart, if you look at this stochastic right now, let me put it on 1 day chart. Now if you look at this stochastic, you see something like a divergence on the stochastic oscillator. If I mark out this divergence, if you see a divergence to this area, you see a divergence to this area. Okay, so we have another divergence. If you go to the indicator very straight, you know how to do your divergence trading. You put another one here, you see there was a divergence. This chart was going up while the indicator is coming down. Now one thing you have to understand is, when this occurs, we are expecting the market, if the market is coming back up, we are expecting the market to retest this level and not break this level to create a new high. But in this case, we see a new high in these charts, in this market, this Ethereum USDT market. We see a new high. Not only that, when the market is coming down right now, it's not showing any big momentum, that is any big bearish momentum showing that it's going to go right down. Remember, if you look at the indicator here, markets go deep down, that is, and it does not even reach the oversold condition, and then market start trending up here, creating a new high at this very top. So the stochastic has also confirmed for us that the bulls are still very strong to move this market to the upside, while the bears are weak right now. Once the bears come in, we will know. It won't hide. We will know with a very specific pattern, or we'll look out for a serious trending move that will tell us, that will allow us that, okay, right now the bulls are now weak and the bears are willing to take control of the market right now. Remember, this is my personal directional bias. Thank you very much, guys, for watching today's video. Remember, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do well to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and turn on the notification bell. Remember, this is Remit Trade Academy. If not registered with Binance, check the link in the description. And then if you want to be trained and mentored by the Remit Trade Academy, ensure you slide in the description below and then check the contact there and contact us immediately and be in class for a very serious mentorship and coaching program. Thank you very much, guys, for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video.